Hi, my name is Celeste Flores, and this is my math all around us. So, my getting to know the students. I've done this. Well, I did this last year, and I've done it this year, and it's just a worksheet that has different sections for the kids to put their favorite, um, for example, favorite toy, favorite book, favorite food, favorite game, or favorite movie. Um, and that just gets me an idea of who I'm going to be working with all year and what they like and how I can relate it to real case scenarios in class as far as math. And then after I'm done, I can ask a few volunteers to read if they want to. I don't never make them because I understand, some kids might be a little shy, but any volunteers, I would allow them to stand up. And most of the time, they're usually excited to talk about their favorite things. So I don't usually have any issues with that. My standard that I aligned with this PowerPoint is 3.0a. I'm supposed to say dot one, A.A1, and I'm going to fix that. But it's represent and solve problems involving multiplication and division. And there was other sections to that standard, like OA one, and then other sections to that. But this is like an overall general um, idea for the standard. It's just problems that represent multiplication and division. And my cultural relevance, I'm sorry, relating to multiplication and division through real world strategies that students can relate to, and that just means, um, for example, like on the All About Me, like whatever the kids had put, I would try to use that in their word problems or try to choose word problems that would relate to that. So it's in relation to their culture or things that they like. For example, if I had to create a word problem to like have my kids more engaged, it would say something like that, like this right here. If Mary has 25 words to bring to the 4th of July celebration, but there's four people who she needs to split them between, how many would each person get? And typically, um, they would say 20 divided by 4 equals 5. And a great hands-on activity that I think would be great and engaging for the students is a pizza party time. And I've thought about actually doing this year with my third graders, buying a pizza and asking the class to create a division problem that relates to what we would be doing. So as far as like, all right, we have 20 kids. So how many slices would each kid get? And I would have them write on a sheet of paper, and maybe whoever got the right answer, I would give them a piece of candy. And other, not even that, but I could involve other activities, something simple as like maybe buying a bag of M&Ms, and give this group this many, this group this many, and maybe even throw off the equal groups a little bit just to see if they would catch it. Like, hey, these aren't equal groups, so this wouldn't work. Um, Simple things like that. And the rigor and innovation, it just basically means to challenge them and use real world scenarios. Not just, excuse me, not just throwing, all right, what's 3 times 5? You guys need to memorize what 3 times 5 is and all your multiplication facts, but it's about understanding, all right, there are that multiplication can be put in problems, and usually that's what their test is going to be about, is word problems that help with their critical thinking and understanding the actual concept of it, and not just, hey, 3 times 5 is 15. Because when they understand what they're doing or what they're reading, they really tend to know it and not just memorize it. And I can use things like manipulatives, visuals, word problems, like I said, real life scenarios, and then just having them express their ideas so we could all talk about it. And the assessments, I so far in class I use Eureka, so we do a lot of exit tickets, um, topic quizzes, module assessments, and I'm just now learning about SchoolNet and learning how to figure that out. So I actually like that because it relates to a lot of the NCPDI standards that relates to the EOG that they'll be taking next year. And then formal observations. And I like to use whiteboards to just that way I can get an idea of where my students' minds are at. Um, like I'll give them a problem on the board, and then I'll be like, all right, show me in 3, 2, 1, and they all put them up, but some of them try to put it down and try to erase it and write the right answer, but I'm able to see where everybody's thinking the first time, what everybody's thinking the first time. And that is the end. Thank you.